welcome you here, and thank you to Mike Vereb, who has been so helpful to us. And so I would like to say thank you for coming. And yeah, you want to do that? Go ahead, Candy. We will, hope that you will stay a little longer and eat away some of this stuff. And John's going to have a little something to say, and then Mike will have a little something to say, and you can keep on eating. All right. Mike, thank you so much for everything, for the support, for the arts, for this facility, and everything else. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you.
John, you're on.
You're late for your cue.
I had an actor distract me. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for coming here today. I'm going to take just a moment or two and talk briefly about some of the programs we do here so that we're all sort of on the same programmatic page about the Center Theater and the Montgomery County Cultural Center. I want to take a second of your time. Again, we want to thank Mike for all of his assistance here, both the assistance that comes simply by his support, which is nice and emotional, and also for that nice big check, which is guiding us towards a nice future. I want to say thanks for Matt for being here too. He and I had a wonderful talk actually at a Hank Cisco show just the other day, and it's good to have him around here, and our representatives from the county and the municipality as well. We appreciate all that you folks do for us, and it's always good to know that the arts are supported. The Montgomery County Cultural Center sort of has two main phases of activity that we have in this facility. The first is the place you are in, and that is the theater. It's called the Center Theater up here, and we produce, right now this spring, with the addition of Theater Horizon along with Iron Age and the Center Theater performing here, we'll have done 100 nights of theater between January and the end of June, which is quite an accomplishment for this locality. Next year, we're going to be producing with the three companies in here a full 6 months of essentially unbroken theater, a single dark weekend between shows, and otherwise moving straight through. We're trying to really enliven that part of this Norristown area and be part of the revitalization as a result of that. And we do theater that tries to make people think and feel and change their mind about the world. And I don't always want to tell them how I want their mind to be, but I certainly want their mind to be in flux, because stagnant things don't grow, and we want things to grow. In addition, we have our growing half of the space, and that would be where the young people are. We do a lot of educational work here in the facility. We have a children's theater which is touring right now, or beginning its tour right now. We additionally run classes all through the year in conjunction with the YMCA and a variety of other organizations. And we run a summer program called Kids Heart of the Arts, which is in, I believe, its 14th year, serving a very small group of kids. We only bring in about 50 kids a year. We give them an intense alternative art program. I don't like kids to do crafts. I like them to do things like Dadaism and work with abstract art, and the kids walk out having a really skewed view of the world for a third grader, but a really good view for when they get into high school, and they can sort of transform things by seeing how Kandinsky saw instead of how the Girl Scouts painted crafts. No offense to the Girl Scouts. So we provide education downstairs, art upstairs, and we welcome you folks to come and watch what we do, both in the theater and when we're working with kids. It is our great joy to try and revitalize Norristown. It's also our great joy to change the lives of people through the arts, and that's why we're here. So with the help of our politicos here in the room and our governmental officials, we again say thank you, and I'm going to let Mike have some time up here to chat about what might be things he needs to say. So come on up, my friend. Thank you.
Thanks, John.
Get under one of the lights.
Burn up more. Sure.
Make sure, because the camera's
Well,
on.
some of this is singing to the choir, but those who have not been part of the choir and know anything about me know that it takes a lot to get my attention. But with Fran and John, how do you turn your back on a place like this? It's been part of Norristown's history, and it's going to be part of Norristown's future. And I won't go through the conversations I had to have with leadership to convince them why this was important to me, with the small chunk of Norristown that hopefully will soon be Representative Bradford's with his enthusiasm for my part of the district here. But it was just, I realized it's part of the community, and I was here for part of a show, and we're not. No, he is of course taking me. I thought he would be up there. But, I was here for part of a show, and it intrigued me. We will be back. We'll bring Lindsay back and Candy and Sandra back, and we'll even We'll even invite Christine back for a show at some point. But, you know, it is a partnership as we move forward. It's something that's on the future of redevelopment in Norristown that not many people know about, but the greatest story of, you know, acquiring this money for you and for the theater here was as far away as the poles and track. People were thanking me for it. So it goes to show you the impact that this one little building in Norristown has on our region, and the opportunities are fruitless and certainly going to be endless as we move ahead with the project once we decide what that project's going to ultimately be, and hopefully we'll do that sooner than later. I'm thankful to be here. Thank you for everything you have done for me, and I look forward to moving ahead and hopefully enjoy the fruits and all the labor that will be involved in this program. But as I do often, thank Matt for all of his support and our partnership we've built together, because politicians working together will be the future of Norristown, not making the front page of the paper battle and trying to upstage each other. The opportunities, the vision, share with council and their leadership moving forward is what's going to make this town turn around. And we want to lead and serve, we've got to do it together. And this is a great opportunity to pull us all together in a room. This conversation started right about over there at a table on one snowy morning, and very proud to be here with that morning with the corporate partners who are going to support us, and that's fun. So thank you, and drink up. We're out of time.
That's right. Thank you. Anybody else have anything they want to say?
Matt does.
No.
And make sure you put this
Okay.
on tape. Whatever you do.
I want to put that part where I'm getting redistricted.
Oh, okay. That's good. But seriously, hang around until you only have a little bit more time because we have a show tonight. And help yourself to anything more. And thank you very, very much for coming.
Thank you.